Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. From Rolling with Remix. Long ago, the land of Irion was a land of plenty, and many wanted to lay claim to its riches. When those who lived in Irion could no longer agree on who held what, civil war broke out across the entire realm, until the kobolds, in desperation to keep their kingdom afloat, summoned the dark and terrible Dragotha. The great dragon cared not for the alliances constantly made and broken across Irion, and razed many of its great cities to the ground, until a last desperate alliance finally slew the titanic worm. With no one in any shape to continue the fight, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. But tensions were still on the rise. 30 years later, a ragtag group of adventurers, who met at a harvest festival and joined forces to look for the missing mentor of one of their band, were hired by a mysterious old man to travel to the great city-states of Irion and perform acts of heroism that those in power would not approve of. But those same acts served to heighten tensions across the land, and the old man, secretly a scheming mind flayer, revealed that once more Irion had fallen into a great civil war. Now, with militaries and dark powers on the rise, our heroes gather their forces in hopes of saving what they can before Irion once more falls into ruin. Momo, the Aarakocra cleric.
You're my friend. You're my family. And I'll protect you at all costs.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifan, the half-elf rogue.
I won't stand idle. Not while people's lives are at stake.
Oh, this should be fun.
Quintessa, the human fighter.
You shouldn't be surprised. Everyone is out for themselves in the end.
And Scam Likely, the goblin artificer.
There are three constants: death, taxes, and my ability to dodge both.
Unprepared though they might be, our heroes find themselves at the front lines of a great battle to save the fallen empires. Last time on Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. Captain Tarth, though unimpressed with our band of heroes, explained the task that they had together been assigned to do. There had been a coalition of drow who had come up from underground and set up a fort around the Zufon tar pits. Apparently among them was Shadar Kai. What they wanted was unknown, but they had engaged in activities such as kidnapping children and slaughtering villages, and if unchecked, the raiders would be too big a problem for Irion to handle, especially in the middle of a civil war. That night, Momo and Corellian had restless sleep. Corellian with a splitting headache that somehow subsided, and Momo with bad dreams about a great black bear with the face of Arias on it. Momo did not mention anything about his dreams, and the orcs all seemed to give Corellian a wide berth. On the march toward the tar pits, however, Captain Tarth took Scam aside and asked about Corellian's strange behavior in the middle of the night. For although Corellian could not remember, apparently he woke up, walked to a mirror, and chanted a name, Ichthylos, 3 times, before marching back and going straight back to sleep. Passing by and paying a newly installed toll booth made to support the nearby town of Blindvault, our heroes crossed the land bridge and met up with the rest of Tarth's legion, which consisted of 3 other hobgoblins. Sharing what information they could, the 2 groups continued their march towards where the drow had set up advanced camps. In one of the watches, seeing a robed group march by in eerie silence, stopping for nothing, let alone the nearby presence of the party. While they had morning light, and a near guarantee that the drow would not come out to investigate while the sunlight weakened them, our heroes took the time to investigate 2 of the 3 advanced camps. One set over the swampy tar pits, where the drow were building foundations so as to not sink below the tar, and one by a riverside, near a forest. However, before they could investigate the 3rd, in a mountain pass near a road leading to the Oriad city, night started to fall, and the advantage of the light was quickly becoming lost to them. What's our heroes' plan for taking out a numerically superior band of drow? What do the Shadar Kai have to do with this raider band? And since Shadar Kai are involved, Is the logical conclusion correct that the only other Shadar-kai the party know of are also involved? Find out on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires.
Hello and welcome to Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. It's episode 98. If you're lost now, you're not gonna get any help. I am so sorry. Joining me as usual today is my cast and crew of players. We have Atwis.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
We have Scott.
Remember, only you can bathe in the fire from the forest.
We have Jojo.
Fires. Remember, only fire can fire fire.
And we have Queen.
I'm bathing in that fire.
I'm
And-
going to rip out your fucking teeth!
My girl!
Our usual in-game pyromaniac, Xander, is not here to join us. He is currently traveling on a vision quest across America. Anyway, we are in, I believe, the second half of Camp Streamix, which is a competition between the various teams that stream here on Internet Remix. My team is Team Fallen. We stream Mondays. If you're watching us on Twitch, you know that already because we are live right now. Whoa, crazy.
Whoa.
And we're basically competing to see who can get the most points. Easiest way to get points is to give us bits. That's Twitch's currency. If we get 2,000 bits, we fill up that bar at the top, and we get to draw from the deck of magic things, which all of my players love so much.
Yes. Oh my god, I totally roasted Kristen yesterday during, at DMP. She said, you need to give your bits and give us points to the objectively best team. And I sneezed, and I took that opportunity to say, like, sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
I was wondering if that was intentional.
It was not, but I totally rolled with it, and I've never been more proud of myself.
That was
I love you,
great.
Kristen. You're my favorite.
Amazing. Kristen doesn't watch these, let's be honest. Anyway.
Right on.
Right on. So, when last we left off, our heroes joined up with a band of hobgoblins, all that remained of a legion of hobgoblins, to work together and take down a fort full of drow that had apparently been engaging in all sorts of nefarious activities, kidnapping children and raiding villages among them. Not great stuff. Because the drow are sensitive to sunlight, they took the opportunity in the morning to scout out two of the drow's advanced camps, but the sun quickly set and night approached, leaving our heroes to back off towards the east, as it is now the evening, and the drow do not have the disadvantage of sunlight.
It's time to hide. No.
Choose your next words wisely.
Guessing we're sleeping then.
Good choice.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make much sense to do much scouting at night, so check out the other two locations tomorrow then.
How
Sounds
close
good
are
to
we
me.
to the encampments?
Like you just bailed out of the second one.
Oof. We're gonna have to keep an extremely close eye.
Okay.
Oh, let's put some distance between us and the other camps, and then settle them.
You and the rest of the hobgoblins back away a little bit to make sure you're not like in the immediate vicinity of the drow camps, and set up a camp of your own. So who is going to take which watch before we do any
I'll take,
scenes? That
I'll take first.
I'll take either. Well, I guess that doesn't leave me too many options. Yeah, I'll take second.
Cool.
I guess Muska and I can take third then.
Alright. The sounds of swamp life soon start surrounding you, but those who are going to sleep can start to tune them out as the rest of you go on watch.
Okay.
Brow.
Oh, good.
Cool. Let me roll something real quick.
I already hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Momo, you're on pretty high alert. You haven't been getting great sleep, and you don't really want to go back to sleep lest you see the bear again from your last couple of dreams. So you are keenly aware when the sounds of swamp life around you stop.
They just like stop completely.
Yeah, it just like boom, immediately goes quiet. Like you can still hear the air and like the water. It's not like the world has frozen. It's just like any creature making sound has just stopped making sound.
Where is... Do I not have detect magic? I should. Oh, yes I do.
Okay. Casting it as not a ritual?
Yeah.
Okay. Within 30 feet, I'll say that you are in the radius. This is definitely magic, Momo. It fits the description of a silence spell, which basically blocks out all sound coming from in or out.
Ooh, in that case, I'm going to... Where is it? Dispel magic.
Okay. You, let me double check something, actually. Because I need to pull up this character sheet really quick to make sure that it's being cast at the appropriate level.
Character sheet? Character sheet?
Character sheet.
Oh.
Okay. In that case, you start your usual process of dispelling magic, but you get the feeling that this spell has been upcast, like channeled through a higher level of spell than silence usually is. Make a wisdom check, please. Just straight up wisdom.
Oh boy.
You do not dispel the magic, Momo. It remains dead quiet around you.
I'm going to alert Corellian and the captain.
Alright. You go over to where Corellian and Tarth are sleeping and like gently shake them awake. Tarth grunts, but you cannot hear it. Slowly opens his good eye, mouths something, stops, raises an eyebrow.
He makes a hand gesture to like the surroundings, and he says, like, he basically mouths, "It's a spell. It's silence." Do I have to roll something to like see if he understands?
You have a beak.
You have a beak. You have a beak, so yes.
I'm sure he's smart enough to understand.
Let's say if he's smart enough to get the general idea. It's a simple concept, but he's not used to reading beaks, so. Alright.
That's good.
Oh yeah, he can totally get you. Okay. Tarth just nods.
And I tell Corellian as well. I do the same gestures. And I'm also gonna...
Once you nudge Corellian awake, they were, like, sitting up and just watching the whole mime show with Tarth.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Like, shrugs, as in, like, what do you expect me to do about it? But, you know, has a weapon on hand.
Tarth gestures at Corellian's shrug.
Would sending be able to help? Like, would that be able to help Corellian hear me if I tried to talk to him through that?
I believe well, that depends. Does sending have a verbal component? If it's got a V next to the component section, then it does.
Yeah, it's verbal.
Then the magic will not work because, like, the world can't hear you casting sending.
Damn it! Okay. Fuck.
Krellin will sort of, like, rummage around for something, and then failing to find anything is going to just use their claw to sort of, like, you know, like, trace some words in the dirt or dust or mud or whatever, and is gonna spell out mud. Perfect. See anything?
Momo writes, no, but this was casted by a higher spellcaster. I couldn't dispel it.
So that's a long thing to write. I'm gonna say, like, by the time you get to I couldn't dispel it, the silence fades and the sound of Swamp Life comes back.
Well, that was something.
I don't know what... I am speechless. I don't know why that happened.
Well, you said it was a spell, right?
I'm sure it was some... Yes, of course, but, like...
Well, somebody must have cast it to pass by undetected. Do you know how... Can you... Is that a spell that you can cast as well? Do you know how big of an area you can cover with it?
Let's see. I do have silence. The range is around 120 feet.
20-foot radius sphere is the effective area of silence.
Okay.
Oh, that changes things. That means it would have to have been specifically cast practically on this spot. You know, come to think of it, the other night when I mentioned that I saw people walking west, the figures in robes, there was also that sort of just everything went quiet sort of thing. So it could be that this is people are traveling under cover of night, and, you know, they're using silence to get past anyone who might be in their way.
I guess so.
Casting silence and not taking the opportunity to slit our throats in our sleep, so at least we have that going for us.
Do you think it could have been the drow?
Why would they be heading west?
I don't know.
Well, one more thing to keep an eye on, I guess.
Yeah, right. I wake up Malphite for a second watch.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Perception.
Yo,
nice! So 31 perception plus a nat 20. You definitely see something on watch, Malifane. you see, like, in the nearby water of the swamp, something definitely, like, should be passing through. Like, you see ripples and, like, slight displacement where it seems like something should be moving. But other than the displacement, you see no body, you hear no movement, you just feel, more than anything, soft, subtle displacement of just whatever is crossing the water parallel to the camp.
Do the ripples look like they were created by something heavy or something light-footed?
It looks like something fairly light-footed. Like, it's not making huge splashes, it's just, like, kind of landing gently on the surface of the water.
And is there a multitude of them? Like, how many would you say?
It appears to be just the one, roughly humanoid in size and shape.
It might take too long to try and get someone else's attention.
Momo's not asleep.
Signals to follow him.
She's just... and follows.
He's going to just quietly follow the direction of where the ripples are going.
Alright. The ripples, like, briefly stop as you follow. But, like, after 5 or so seconds, just continue going along their path, which, by now is, like, parallel to the camp, heading southward.
Parallel to the camp?
Parallel to the camp, like, not directly going through the camp, just, like, moving along. It was moving alongside it, it got past, and is now just continuing south.
If it's not heading towards it...
This is the second strangest thing I've seen tonight.
You saw something as well, then?
Not really. Someone cast a silence radius around us.
Whatever's around here must be proficient in some... No, whatever's around here is definitely proficient in some sort of magic.
Of
Though
course.
I'm not sure.
I couldn't dispel the sphere, it was too highly level cast.
So they're extremely proficient in it, then. This is something we should report back when there's a bit more light.
Certainly.
Should we head back then?
Momo is going to cast... He's gonna cast Detect Magic again on the ripples.
Okay. Trying to think how to classify this, because there's definitely magical invisibility going on here, like abjuration, enchantment, and illusion magic all wrapped into one. It's more like whatever it is right before it gets out of the radius of Detect Magic. This creature is just this blended variety of magic itself.
Creature? Have I ever heard of anything like this before?
You can definitely tell it's some kind of creature and not just like a random effect, because it seems to be moving with some kind of purpose. Yes, in the meantime, make an Arcana check.
Fuck!
Yeah, you have no idea, Momo.
I gotta be honest, Malifane, I've never heard or seen anything like this in my life.
I got a better look at it. I might be able to discern something, but as it is...
We should leave it alone for now.
Agreed.
We'll tell the others in the morning.
Let's head back then.
Okay.
What was that?
A yawn?
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a deep inhale or something.
A bird yawn.
Sorry, I yawned for a sec.
Alright. And third watch.
Sure thing.
Okay. The hobgoblins seem very grateful to get a full night's sleep for once. You and Mosca take a careful look around, having heard the reports of, the silent people coming through again. But it looks like whatever they did, they're not coming back to do, so your night is... Well, I'm not going to say quiet, as in, magical silence was cast over, but, nothing particularly of interest happens during your watch.
Alright.
Alright. Morning comes.
Yay. I had a great sleep, jazz hands.
The hobgoblins are yawning, stretching themselves awake, except Captain Tarth, who is just somehow already all decked out in his plate armor.
Wow, early riser then.
Everyone looks so exhausted. What?
There were some stirrings in the night.
Oh.
Mages.
That's always fun.
Well, third watch was at least fairly quiet, so there's that. But, yeah. Magical silence passing by us 2 nights in a row, it seems like. Something to look out for. I don't know. Did it seem like the drow or the Shadar-kai that you observed, did it seem like there were many spellcasters among them, or was it mostly just, normal
The
physical
hobgoblins
folk?
look at each other, talking goblin to confer. Scam nods. So a couple, and you're just trying to count, right? We're getting there! Nalzog eventually nods and is like, fair number. I'd say at least 5 drow who looks to be of the spellcasting variety. One Shadar-kai that we've seen out and about looks to be, well, for all intents and purposes, a witch.
A witch?
Another one.
And, well, with the tent that burst into shadow smoke, that would line up with where the witch's particular advanced camp will be.
Oh, okay.
Out of character, remind me again, which camp was that?
The one on the swamp itself.
Okay.
So there's 3 camps, just as a reminder. Swamp, Riverside, Mountain Pass. And then, of course, there's the fort, if you want to just go straight to the drow fort and see what happens.
Oh god, no.
So, my suggestion would be to scope out the mountain pass and then use whatever daylight we have left to formulate a plan, unless there are any objections.
None here.
Nope.
Nope.
Aye. Well, north it is then, says Tarth, immediately adding on the march as the hobgoblins quickly salute and follow him. Da-da-da-da. Since you're coming from the north, I need to readjust where everyone starts on this map.
Oops.
Oopsie
Quintessa
doodle.
looks with the whole mention of witches. Quintessa looks a tiny bit relieved. Just a tiny bit. Just a little smidgen.
Alright.
Quintessa, witches are nice.
Witches are nice.
All right.
Oh, this isn't daytime.
Oh, fuck me.
You enter a map that is definitely daytime, and not just me being far too lazy to put the daytime version of this map up. It is 100%
Light
daytime.
horse, we summon thee!
It is definitely daytime around here. 100%. Anyway.
Hang on. I got this. I got
Eyes
this.
hurt less. I like it.
Anyway, from what you can see,
For roll 20 drawing skills, I will
Amazing.
make the sun come out. There we go.
that doesn't look like Darby. What are you talking about?
Shush.
Anyway, you get to where the path narrows, and there is a bridge over two adjoining canyon walls for all intents and purposes. Off to the right is a ramp leading upwards to where there is a smoky campfire still there, next to two set-up tents. And then under the bridge, the path widens out into an actual road that you would wager leads towards Demdor.
Oh. Also, I'm sorry, let me move that sun out of the way.
Thank you.
So, do you want to scout the camp first?
That would generally be the plan.
I can bring someone with me if someone wants to. Any assistance, I guess.
Absolutely.
No scout, to be careful.
The hobgoblins nod. Nalzog clears his throat. I can climb the wall, get to the other side of the bridge, in case there's anything left behind over there.
Perfect.
Right? And Nalzog just, digs some daggers into the wall and starts climbing.
Like the extra
He's
bitch
so
he is.
cool.
Right.
Momo's gonna head over.
You said there was a ramp.
Yes.
Yeah, right here.
No, that's the bridge.
Oh.
Directly right of Momo.
I am so slow today. Not only are my rolls terrible, but my brain rolled a 0.
There.
Alright, I'll stay on alert then and come up.
Cool.
Come, you pigeon, let us go.
If you call me a pigeon again, I'll be your bird of prey.
Oh.
Nothing up here! Just a bunch of rocks!
Does Momo do Momo and Quinn need to roll stealth too?
Sure.
Why
Oh
not?
no.
Oh, you'll be fine. I lied.
I'll be fine, she says. It'll be okay, she says.
Well, I'm fine.
Oh, you're
Fantastic.
Stealing my roll.
Sorry.
a second.
Oh, okay. I see.
Today's the day Momo dies.
Bum 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 ba-da-da. I'm done.
Where
All
are you
right.
going?
Yeah.
I don't know
Mel-
where I'm going.
You sidle up to the side of the canyon wall and just press yourself against it, humming a merry tune, Malafine. Alright. It looks like there's very little in the way of actual cover to hide behind Momo, so you just walk towards the camp. There are two major tents set up. Looks like nothing else really has been. There's this shrubbery, smoky, recently put out campfire, and the tents up here. Looks like this place was chosen to be a vantage point on the pass below.
I relay this to Quintessa.
Okay. So do you want to look further, or is that all you need?
I mean, sure, I guess. He's gonna look in this tent.
Make an investigation roll.
Fear for my life is high. Finally!
Hey!
Okay, I'll just apply those to both tents.
Thank you.
These tents are full of weapons, like a lot of rapiers, crossbows, basically any swift weapon, like not anything short sword and smaller. It's a decently sized stockpile for a tent, but you'd wager this is not the entirety of the Drow's weapon stash.
Oh boy. And in here?
Same thing. You take a closer look at some of the weapons. Not all of them look to be Drow or like even Elven in design. A couple of them look to have been made by Oriad, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's not good.
Is it worth destroying these?
I don't know, because I feel like if they found all of their weapons, well, some of their weapons gone, they'd know that someone came in here and they'd probably suspect us, because if it is the Drow that has been silencing us in the night, then they kind of have a first-hand clue of who took their weapons.
Well, that's the thing, is that they already know we're around if they keep casting silence on us, so... I mean, there's not much to lose. They lose more.
Is everything alright up there?
Mama's gonna just fly down. Whee! The tents are filled with weapons, and in the bigger tent there's some weapons that are not just Drow Elven made, there's some Oriad weapons in there.
Are you fucking telling me? Are you fucking telling me that I couldn't get a single deal with those goddamn rockmen to sell and buy weapons, but fucking Drow could?
I mean, that is assuming that the weapons were got. Carlian, casts a side-eye at Scam. Honestly. I mean, who's to say that Drow haven't been shaking people down coming through this pass?
I mean, yeah, that is, relatively a possibility. You know what? Maybe we could ask him, hey, did you make a deal with the Oriad? And if so, how? One businessman to another.
Yes, of course. I'm sure that would go over just swimmingly.
I mean, hey, if we, kill a whole bunch of Drow, there's one left. I mean, he's gonna answer our questions if he doesn't want to die, and one of the questions could be, amongst all the, why are you kidnapping kids? That's bad. Also, the Oriad thing.
I can't get over how good of an impression that is.
We'll put a pin in that and come back to it later, because there are a few steps in the middle. You know, the majority of the steps in the middle.
All right. We'll circle back. We'll circle back to it.
Thank you. Well, I guess it comes down to this. Do we want to make our move as soon as possible or not? Because I could think of a number of different things we could do. The bridge. Is it like a rope support type bridge, or is it more sturdily built, or what's going on there?
The bridge looks to be pretty sturdy in make. It is held up by ropes, but they're heavily reinforced with iron bands.
I mean, with some work, the bridge could be weakened, so if anyone crossed over it, that would at least get rid of that, and then it might be worthwhile, I think, to get rid of I mean, did it look like the weapons were in use? Were they, racked? Or was it just sort of we have a bunch of weapons, we have to put them somewhere?
22 nat 20 investigation. Weapons look to be in really good shape, basically new.
I mean, we could sabotage it now, but the instant we take a move like that. We're basically
They're
on
going
a
to
clock.
Yeah.
Exactly, precisely. They're going to know, and we'd have to move very quickly if we want to do other things as well.
Locknock clears his throat. I mean, that's assuming the drow are the ones casting silence on us.
We did see, Momo and I, we did see some sort of creature creating ripples in the water late last night. It was humanoid, but I'm not sure if it was elven.
So did you see it, or did you see ripples?
What did it look like?
Momo?
Momo is BRB.
Fuck.
Well, you saw it first.
Tarth looks up at you. Why are you dancing?
Oh, I'm just pacing.
Well, that's just the thing. We didn't see it. It was, I guess, blended by a ton of magic, but other than that...
Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like you saw it, but you got to that before me, so way to go. You're learning. I'm proud of you. I'm not actually proud of you at all. I don't know why I said that.
I figured.
You really had to hand it to him, did you?
I mean, it's me. What do you expect?
The least.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means so much to me.
So, do you lot think it's worth actually doing something here? I mean, this encampment is the one closest to another point of civilization, with Demdor being that way. Could be anyone who came through here, right?
True. Would you prefer we wait then?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't know.
I'd say...
Because we could fuck off with or try and ruin some weapons as best we can. We could try to weaken the bridge and sabotage it a little, although craftsmanship does seem pretty good. It would take a bit of work to do so.
We could just burn it.
Let's also assume, taking the weapons into account, for a hypothetical scenario, that the Drow are involved in some sort of league with the Oread. If that's the case, if we take down this specific encampment, we have both of them at odds with us.
I mean, that's not really news, per se. Good idea on the burning. It's just that Demdor is, there, and burning is very visible. So good idea. But maybe it would be better to,
Zagnarok was looking really excited until you shot down the idea of burning it.
I mean, that's not to say that it can't be dislodged by other means. It's just fire creates smoke. If we could, I don't know, knock out some of the rocks on the canyon walls underneath it, whittle away at some of the supports, it could make a pretty nice crash as soon as somebody went over it. Just options.
No, you have a good point there.
Or we could just do the thing where we lay in wait one of the camps and take care of whomever ends up there, and then move on the other camps as quickly as possible to thin out the ranks before going to the fort. Much more straightforward, don't need to fuck around with subterfuge and sabotage.
That's true, however, if somebody from that camp were to escape and tell the other camps, then we'd be in trouble.
When's the last time you let somebody escape, Quintessa?
Good point.
And if you can't get him, Scam can. He has stupid range.
Yeah, my range is incredibly dumb. A little bit broken. Please don't nerf me.
Don't even need to see people.
Alright. Malzog then.
Sorry. Sorry, he just made a funny noise.
Okay. Nalzog climbs back down. I'm glad that was so funny that I said those 4 words. Nalzog climbs back down, rejoins the others. Either way, best option would be to do something stealthy. Preferably with as large a group as we are confident we can manage in a couple of seconds.
Couple of seconds?
Aye. That would give us plenty of time to take out as many of them as we can, thin that herd, take out stragglers before they run too far away.
Alright. Carlian looks down at themselves. If I stay still, I won't clink. We could split up and have other people halfway towards the other encampment if we're confident that doing so we could take whoever shows up here.
Possible.
I mean, for lying in wait, I mean, even though I'm not exactly the stealthy type, other people could create an opening, no issue. You know, Malifane could, Quintessa could, even Momo could, because he's so fast up in the air, and you, of course, as well, Nalzog.
Malzog, who has just failed every single stealth check he's done.
I know.
He's trying his best.
He has the stealthy vibes. The vibes are there. We're working up to
He's
it.
trying his best.
The performance is not. Yeah.
Sick dagger climbing, though, so, like, bonus points.
Sick dagger climbing, yes.
Well, it's as good as option as any, and we're not exactly coming up with anything else, so yeah, sure. Let's lie in wait if we feel like weakening any sort of bridge or whatever, although if we're going to be fighting here, let's not do that. It's probably going to bite us in the ass as much as it is going to bite anyone else.
I prefer more than me and the bird be able to get to the other side of the ravine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So just to double check, this is the camp where you want to lie in wait?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody else is going to say yes, so I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My brain is has a screw loose, so I'm kind of out of it.
Other
I
people have had
apologize.
opportunities to speak up.
I am
So help me.
terrified because, Oriad, and oh god.
Well, we'll kill the Oriad. There.
No, we will not.
No, we will not.
Well, I will kill the Oriad.
No, you will not.
Quintessa will finish the
psychopath.
job! Okay.
I will be not so delicate with the Oriad there.
I'll settle for that.
You have plenty of time to pick positions, so...
Oh, great. Where do you want to go?
Somewhere high up where I can get a bird's eye view.
Hey!
Harry.
That in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Okay.
Momo's not in the right mindset to be making jokes like that. So I think he'll probably make a little, a little rock fort right up here. So he'll just all the way up there.
Alright. Tarth's gonna go away at the back, because he is also a clink, clink, clink boy.
Yeah, where does most of the traffic seem to be coming through the camp? Is it evident through footsteps or any sort of
make a
thing,
survival
where
check.
they come from? Sure.
I'll give you advantage
Sure.
since I was up there already.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, good.
There are multiple sets of footsteps, and they come through here daily, so it's not too hard to find traces eventually, even though you would have crit failed without Momo's help. Most of the foot traffic seems to be on the lower pathway. There are a couple that split off on the slope to get to the main camp, and then 1 or 2 sets of footprints that go back and forth over the bridge, but most of it's on the lower level.
Okay. Another question. This area right here, is that like shrubbery or is that rocks?
That is shrubbery.
Okay. Alright. Krellin's probably also, big clink clink man is probably going to get in said shrubbery.
Okay.
And, like, the canyon walls aren't, like, too steep to climb, are they?
It would take, like, around maybe 2 of climbing.
Okay. Not the worst thing.
Lock Knock's wearing chainmail, so clink clink men go at the back.
Right.
Oh no.
Where's...
You need a stealth check from all of us then? Do we have enough time to take, whatever? Take 10 or something?
There is no take 10 in 5e, unfortunately.
I'm thinking something else, sorry.
But yeah, I'm just gonna roll for scam right now. Someone else can play scam if we ever get into combat, because I already have a lot of character sheets up.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have access to him, sorry.
I
Well, that's an easy fix.
don't either.
Oops. Yeah.
I don't suppose, since I'm in like a deep shade. What's the word? Wow, I can word. Since I'm in like a deep shadow right here, I could roll with advantage. Could I?
Since that's a place not a lot of people are gonna get to, sure.
Yay. Okay.
Can I roll again for advantage since I'm at a higher point?
Yeah, like anyone who's at a point the drow would not normally be able to get to can have advantage, and I think that is Momo and
You know what?
Malphite.
12 it is! It's fine! 12 is fine! 12 is great! 12 is the highest roll I could get. Yeah!
Momo, you T-pose on... You T-pose on top of the rock. Start glowing. I am invisible!
I am John Cena. You cannot see me.
Who?
Who?
Your god.
Alright. So, theoretically, dynamic lighting is now on, and it is not daylight mode. Theoretically.
Now it's spoopy.
Oh, it's very spoopy.
No, dynamic lighting is off. You can tell me. Oh shit! You erased the sun. Never mind.
I have erased the sun. But yes. Night falls. You all wait in position. A solid hour passes before you hear footsteps coming from the southwest, and a single drow with long white hair and what looks to be a branding scar over his right eye starts walking along the trail, looking back and forth.
What does the branding scar look like? Is it in any sort of shape or symbol?
Make a perception check.
Ooh,
Okie dokie.
I'll do that too.
Do you want to give me advantage?
How high is your?
Nowhere near you.
4.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I'll get back to you on that.
Huh?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Alright. That's performance.
That's performance.
Oh, nah, you don't need it. You don't need it.
Okay. Momo, from what you can see through the darkness, which is, I don't think, anything, you have no idea.
Well, guess it's my turn then.
Even with a high roll that I...
Do you have
It's a
dark
second-
vision, Momo?
I do not...
Yeah, you can't see anything. It's
Don't
huge info.
patronize me. Leave me alone.
23.
Okay,
Malifane, from what you can see, it looks to be spider web pattern.
Malifane looks up to Momo, and with his hands kind of makes like a little creepy, crawly sort of gesture.
He kind of like tilts his head. What?
4 fingers on each hand.
Oh, okay.
Alright. The drow reaches the clearing, looks back and forth. Oh.
Well,
So, the first thing that the drow spots are the heavily armored kobold and 2 hobgoblins just kind of hiding in the bushes. Then, hey, is that a bird up there? And then, wait
Wow.
a sec. Hey, there's a goblin looking down at me from up top. What the fuck?
quick, he didn't specify it was an Aarakocra. Make bird noises!
I didn't roll stealth for
eagle.
Zagnarok, but it's not particularly good, and I don't think it's going to be 18, so... Yeah, this drow is aware of almost everybody who did not roll over 18.
Woo!
He slowly starts backing up, hands moving towards 2 short sword sheaths at his side.
I can shoot this.
Gam's gonna firebolt him. That sounds
Yeah.
like that
Oh,
sounds
no.
on brand.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, you don't, motherfucker!
So yeah, Scam's gonna cast Firebolt, and I sorry, I haven't played Scam before, and I'm pretty sure you can use this arcane arcane firearm. So should I just roll for that now, or
If it hits, because Arcane Firearm, I think, just adds to damage.
okay?
Can Momo dash and tackle him in the air?
You can certainly try once we resolve Scam's attack.
You've got to do, like,
Okay.
fucking
So
Assassin's Creed
16
Blade.
to hit then.
16 just barely hits.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I think
Jesus.
it factors in the Arcane Firearm already. Awesome.
Yeah, I checked it.
Alright, so that is just barely not half of his max HP, so he doesn't have to roll System Shock. Momo, make an athletics check.
Okay, that's like my least.
Okay.
So.
You hug him.
And... Oh my god.
Ha ha!
Fucking hell.
Momo
Dude.
just leaps off, spreads his wings, and just
Bam!
attacks,
The
just
fucking Assassin's
knocks him
Creed.
onto the ground like a
You
fucking
crash
falcon.
tackle the Aarakocra as the rest of the hobgoblins draw their various weapons and start to gather around.
Oh, does that mean he's prone?
He is in fact prone and right under Momo, so I cannot move that token.
Yeah, I'd say Krellin would forward and assist Momo in holding this guy down, and also firmly, clamping a hand over his mouth.
Okay, I'll say since that's roughly in the same 6 seconds, that's enough to make him not shout out immediately.
Okay.
Okay, Malifane is gonna stay where he is just in case.
Arth comes over, draws scimitar, points it right at the drow's head. The drow just looks at all of you who are gathered around with pure contempt in his eyes.
Oh no, I don't like that.
So, easy way or hard way?
The drow says nothing, your hand's over his mouth.
That's fine. Krellin sort of glances at Tarth. What do you think? Is it worth asking anything?
Darth just looks down. I'm gonna say he's got advantage on this attack.
Oh no. Well,
It just drives the scimitar straight through the drow's skull. No.
don't like that.
Caroline sort of like gives a little half grin and then like takes away the hand that was over the drow's mouth. Nice aim. Well, let's drag this asshole out. Yeah, I'd say maybe drag the drow and hide him like over here in that sort of area, sort of off the path.
Ragnarok looks down. Was that it?
Yeah, we literally just committed murder.
Well done.
Gonna go back up on your perch.
Thought there'd be more.
Can I roll perception or investigation or something? Something doesn't seem right here.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Can I do it as well?
Yeah,
Sure.
Insight sounds good.
I'll go ahead and start rolling initiative for the hobgoblins, by the way.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's not a good one.
Okay. You remember enough of your father's teachings, Quintessa, to know that you never send in the full force right away. If you're at all smart, you send in a scout to make sure the area is clear before advancing any given force. And if the scout doesn't report back, then you know something's up.
Oh no.
They'll be coming soon. Stand your guard.
Does that mean we roll initiative as well?
It would help while I prep a whole bunch of other drow cheats.
Oh boy.
Not bad.
Ooh.
Of course.
I got a sexy .2.
Nice.
Look at my .2 and despair.
I cannot move Scam's token, but I will roll initiative, and this is Scam's.
That is
Jesus
weird.
Christ.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Okay. I have no idea why you cannot move Scam's token. You should have full control. But Roll20 is a functional program.
Absolutely. I'm going to refresh the page. I will be right back. It's fine. Other people will go first.
Cool. So originally I had Drow positioned for if you attack this camp during the night, but obviously that's not going to happen.
Well.
Right.
Making decisions against the DM's plan is fun.
Hey!
Seething rage.
Could be worse. Could have to buy an entirely new map set.
We love you, Alex.
Alright, I'm back in. Everything's working for me now. Sorry about
Welcome back. Highest perception out of everyone here. Once I pull up all the sheets. That's not the right one.
I'm assuming you're talking about the foes.
I am talking about the drow.
Okay. Because I was gonna be like, are you seriously asking that?
No, I know it's metal thing. Let's see, highest perception is... It's a tie, actually, so I'm gonna have it be with the one who's most likely to be in front. Okay.
Doesn't sunlight sensitivity invoke disadvantage, or are they not in sun right now?
Well, night has happened. It's nighttime.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
It's the exact same perception roll the other guy rolled.
Wow, that's really helpful for my math. So, the drow have a dark vision range of 120 feet, and hand crossbows are effective to 30 feet, and then 120 feet is long range. So I'm just gonna say, them seeing you, and you not seeing them, would cancel out that disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. And... Only people they don't see are Quintessa and Malifane. So it's deathly quiet. You can still hear the sound of like creatures around and the whistling of wind. But then you hear and then the of crossbow bolts flying through the air. I will say at 4 would be here first. So the closest would be Nalzog, Zagnarug, Scam, and Corellian, in that order. So,
having a good time, having a good time.
None of them hit.
Wow.
Everyone just like ducks out of the way of the crossbow bolts, and then you look, and there are several drow approaching from the southwest, led by one in like a more elaborate set of chainmail, and one that has like this red spider-like helmet on her head. That's where they are, and then these two would be off to this side. Nope. Get away from each other, guys. Come on.
But they love each other.
Love is forbidden.
Love is for gays.
Yeah. The drow reload. That was their surprise round done. And it is time to roll initiative for them.
Aw, look at those fuckers.
Oh, damn. The drow were freaking ready.
They knew what was coming.
They fucking knew.
They friggin' knew.
I'm liking this grumpy guy on the bottom. He's cool.
Which grumpy one? They're all grumpy.
One of them is me.
Alright, and looks like Scam didn't actually get a turn added for some reason, so...
Oh, it's because I couldn't click his token earlier, sorry.
That would be why. Doesn't make sense, though, because Scam is fucking ready.
Oh, yeah. His fingers are itching. I think we know what they're itching for.
Mm-hmm. Come on. I typed in the numbers. Roll 20. Please. Just put... Thank you. Thank you. Okay. God damn it.
Roll20 doesn't wanna.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. It's all falling apart.
It's all coming. Oh, yeah. It's all falling apart.
Oh yeah, it's all coming apart.
Okay, there. And now it is actually freaking combat time. And Malifane, you're up.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is actually try and take out one of the foot soldiers so that they don't, so that we have a little bit less to worry about. So I'm going to take out the one in the front, attempt to at least. I'm going to roll with advantage since I'm hidden. First attack.
Okay, that's definitely a hit.
Nice.
And because Drow foot soldiers individually are such low CR compared to your level, I'm using minion rolls for them, which is basically, if you hit them, they're down. If they hit you, you take a fixed amount of damage, and they always take no damage from successful saving throws.
Fair enough.
So, all that is to say, that Drow is down.
And I'll make one more attack. Let's say at the one right... Let's say his buddy. is that not a hidden roll, or is that a hidden roll?
That's not hidden anymore.
Alright, no worries. Right. Bow. Oh.
Ping! The rogue bowstring just... It doesn't snap, but it just goes taut at the absolute worst moment and is very, very noisy.
You know what? I'm still gonna hide anyways. Gonna hide in the... Well, I don't know what there is here, but I'm gonna hide in it, so...
You would be hiding, like, against the bushes and pressing yourself up against the canyon wall.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Actually, I'm going to... Nah, I'm good. I'm actually
Okay. They definitely saw where that came from, so I'll give them advantage. Does not help in the slightest.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd he go? Scam.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I think we know what's good. Scam's gonna cast fucking fireball centered.
Oh yes,
right
we knew
there.
this was coming.
Excellent.
I'm so
It
excited.
seems on brand, okay?
No, I'm totally there with you. I was waiting for it.
Alright. Rightmost dude succeeds. The other two drow are dead. I'll roll for the elites here in a second. Alright. These are not the ones that have any special evasion, but the elite warrior's dex save is pretty good. Now he just, like, casually leans off to the side, getting only slightly grazed from the fireball. And then the spider helmet drow, which is this stat block right here, doesn't have proficiency in dex saves, but
Nice.
succeeds anyway.
Cool. So it's 33 total and then 16 half.
Cool. Thank you for doing that math for me.
You're welcome. And, you know, Scam is going to use Nimble Escape and is going to hide as a bonus action and sort of dip behind the tents a little more, like out of... Actually, he might just go in the fucking tent to hide. We'll do that. Right inside the flap. So let me roll his.
I mean,
stealth
hey, if it's
check.
cover, it's cover.
If it's cover, it's cover. Wow. Wait, he has disadvantage, doesn't he? Sorry.
He does. He goes clink,
Oh.
clink.
Yay!
Well. Okay.
16.
Cool. Still a good roll.
Alright.
And I think that's Scam's turn. Okay.
Cool. Since Drow Sergeant's up next, I'll have her roll perception to see if... Hey, wait a second, where'd that fucking goblin go? He's in the goddamn tent!
Scam has cover. Scam has cover.
Alright. So, the sergeant is going to point her short sword down the canyon pass, and the drow, in response, are going to shuffle that way. They now have, the elite warrior now has cover from attacks above him, because he's basically under the bridge. I think same for the other drow. As the sergeant is going to move up here and take a shot at Zagnarug, because Scam has cover, and Zagnarug does not.
Hell.
Well,
that is higher than Zagnarug's HP, and she's not HP, AC. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, she's doing fine, HP wise, but the crossbow bolt digs directly into her shoulder, and drow poison starts seeping through her.
Oh no.
Once I make a freaking Constitution roll. I have 6 separate character sheets up. Of course, it's running slow.
It's fine.
You're good, dude.
It's fine.
All right.
All right.
Yay.
She's fine. Okay. You hear some more movement from down below, and more drow, led by another sergeant, start clambering in. I just need to move
another
this
one.
one particular token out of the way.
Where are they coming from?
Southwest, same direction as the other drow.
Okay.
And one's going to move off to support the sergeant. Others are going to form a defensive line so that melee and ranged can't get to the sergeant. I believe that's all the drow, because getting into the map was their action. Oh, wait. This other drow is going to move forward and cast dancing lights over by where he last saw Malifane, as 4 lights appear around you, illuminating the area.
Oh, I see.
The elite drow is then going to walk forward. Locknock is the closest one in range, so he's going to stop, look over at Locknock hiding in the bushes, just grab the hobgoblin by the shoulder, yank him up, and start fighting with, I believe that is a short sword in his hand. So, Alright, Locknock has chainmail, so his AC is pretty good, but the 23 does slip through the defenses and deal a pretty solid blow. That minus that is... Okay, Locknock's looking okay, HP-wise, all things considered.
That's good.
Oh god, no, I didn't mean to type in 565! Locknock is immortal and invincible!
Locknock is everything.
Okay. It is now Zagnarug's turn. And... Ooh. He also has Fireball.
Ooh.
She's not wasting her 4th level spell slot on that quite yet, so... And she's desperate enough to just go bomb the hell out of the canyon, so... Okay. So that is going to be... 3 drow and 1 sergeant caught in the crossfire. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn!
Oh.
One of the drow will just not friggin' die! He is just cool guy, not looking at explosions.
He turns away from the explosions and it only makes him look cooler.
Walked away.
Like sunglasses just spontaneously appear on his face. And
That's
you
what
hear
I'm
him say in
saying!
Elven,
Exactly!
deal with it. Alright. And the other sergeant is looking alright. Like, not great, but not terrible. Cool. Quintessa, it is your turn as Zagnarug backs off.
Cool. My first attack's at advantage then, because I'm hitting 2. I'll attack this lady. Fuck her. There's only one lady allowed here, and that's me.
Cool. That's a hit against the sergeant.
Die, Sergeant.
The sergeant does not die.
Well, I will shoot at her again.
Okay, so 14. Yeah, no, the sergeant raises a spider emblazoned shield and blocks the shot.
Wait, curving arrow, I'll shoot this guy instead.
Okay.
La 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 la. Yeah, fuck him.
Bam! You hit him in the back, and he is dead.
Cool, and then final attack on her again, because fuck her. Yeah!
Okay, 27 hits. She is bleeding orange blood, but, yeah, still standing.
Nice.
It is Captain Tarth's turn. Ooh. So, Tarth is going to just march out of the bushes, pushing aside the body of the dead drow that was there. Draw his scimitar and just shout out in Goblin, which somehow everyone within 60 feet, because I'm gonna be nice and say you all count as allied creatures.
Aw, thanks.
Everyone within 60 feet can hear and somehow understand the common Goblin War phrase, attack!
Hell yeah.
Allied creatures who can see and hear the Hobgoblin can either move their speed towards the target of his choice, so he would be going for the elite, or make a weapon attack against the target.
Ooh.
Fucking, I'll kill that bitch, yes please.
The elite's the one, discourse down.
Elite is, yeah, the elite is the one that is engaging Locknock.
Don't mind if I do.
Alright. 23 is going to hit.
Beautiful.
Cool. He is still looking alright. I don't think Zagnarug has any ranged weaponry because she's a caster.
You said he's looking alright?
He is, in fact, looking alright.
I'd like to knock a poison arrow into him if I can.
We'll go for it.
Alright, first things first, just a typical shot. I'm assuming multi-attack does not work here.
Multi-attack does not work here, it's a reaction, making one weapon attack.
Fair.
19 will hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. Next to an ally, so that triggers sneak attack. Plus, let's see. I believe that oh wait, it requires a save, I think. DC 15.
DC 15 con?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh.
Nice! Ah, wait, that's not.
nice.
That's
Alright,
not
well,
nice.
that's still half of that. That's still
All I
half
saw
of
was a
it.
25, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, friendship!
You know what?
Oh,
That's still
no.
half of this, so 5 damage.
Yeah, he's bloodied and just, like, takes the poison running through his veins like a friggin' champ.
Well, that's about to not happen because I'm gonna cast harm.
No,
and
no, no,
that's
no, no,
at-
no, 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 no,
What?
no, no.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry.
no,
Forget
no.
this.
Weapon
Forget I
attack.
did that.
Weapon
Forget I did
attack.
that.
Get that
It's
spell
okay.
slot back. That's not a weapon attack or movement.
Ah, fuck. Okay, never mind. Dang it.
Shoot an arrow or something.
Okay. Violent, seething rage that I need to suppress in my tiny soul. Where the fuck is my short fucking...
It's you. You are short.
You are
Yeah.
short.
Fuck you. Where'd it
You
go?
know what? Nalzog's good where he is without moving, so even though his darts would have disadvantage at this range, I'll have him throw a dart at the elite warrior.
What a guy.
Oh god, that's just barely a miss. One more and he would have hit.
Short bow? Can I do that now?
Short bow's weapon attack, yes.
Do it, my dude. Oh.
Miss.
That's a miss.
It's okay.
Alright.
There's always next time.
And I'm just assuming Scam's good where he is and is not gonna move.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Corellian.
Krellian just smiles and is gonna fucking go to town on this guy.
26 hits. 22 hits.
Excellent. Let me make sure I have that checked. Excellent.
Yeah, you just, like, go fucking hog wild on the drow, swarming alongside him. Finally, glad to see someone who understands the value of pack tactics like kobolds, and he is just, like, cut to pieces.
God.
Wonderful. And then Curlian is going to... Yeah, Curlian's going to use their movement to move forward and get in this guy's way.
Cool. Alright. Malzog is going to... let me double check his speed, because I think it's a little faster, yeah. He's got 40 feet of movement. So, Malzog is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and just look down, because technically he cannot reach with a melee attack here. So 30. And throw a dart at the drow. Not have advantage this time around. Gonna try it again.
Man.
Ooh, yeah.
This one just strikes the drow directly in a pressure point, and yeah, minion. Even though Nalzog is in as high level as you, that drow is dead. At which point, Nalzog twirls his daggers, disappears in a puff of smoke, and teleports 30 feet away, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam! Over here. Where he's gonna try it again on a second drow, the one who is not the sergeant. That is a little too far away, but fuck it, he's got 10 feet of movement left. He'll move into range. Just barely a miss. And... my god! Why can Nalzog not hit anything?
Oh, he just has not good luck with rolls. In general.
Terrible luck with rolls. That is the entirety of his turn, though. Momo, you're up.
Okay.
Momo becomes a tea kettle.
That was good. That was good.
Momo's gonna Neem right here and cast harm on this guy.
Let me double check the range of harm.
It's 60.
Okay, yeah. I think you're good. Okay. Da-da-da. This is gonna suck.
Yes! Oh. Fucking perish, you troglodyte!
Alright.
That's how you really feel.
Ow. Momo, you just channel pure necrotic energy, all your spite and rage directly into the sergeant. She gasps in pain and just crumples over in this heap that quickly just, like, flops dead onto the ground. Alright. It is Locknock's turn. He's just gonna clank on by, get under the bridge, see what's up. Oh, there's still a sergeant standing.
Destroy her.
He's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on her.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know why he has Bless, but 19 is enough to hit. Cast a level 1, come on. Come on. You know what a left click is, roll 20. Oh, damn! That's just enough to kill her as a bolt of radiant energy slams into the drow, snapping her neck back and sending her collapsing onto the ground.
Damn! Holy fuck! Yikes! I Chihuahua! Jeez.
He's also glowing in case anyone wants to have advantage against the dead body.
I want it. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Malifane.
Remind me again, is the one who casted Dancing Lights dead now, or...?
Dead now, yes.
There's only
So
one
I am-
left.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's just finish this one off. Do we want a hostage?
Nah.
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Hooray.
Both of those hit. Wham! Wham! You put 2 arrows into the drow, and remarkably, Malifane, you kill something.
Don't care about anything else. I yearn for blood.
Oh.
Pacifist.
Alright.
Wait, what are we doing again?
Trying not
Wah,
to
wah.
perish.
Okay. You hear the sound of footsteps moving in the opposite direction, like back towards the west.
Yay!
So there are more. Okay.
Follow them.
Follow them?
Follow them.
No, they're retreating.
Destroy them.
Well, I doubt they'll be coming back. Might as well destroy the camp.
Are we still in initiative order? Because Scam was totally going to cast Chaos Bolt on whomstever was
What's the range of
leaving.
Chaos Bolt?
120 feet?
Not enough.
Ah, oh well. Not even if he moves and then casts it?
Let me double check something. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so technically, right outside the map is in range, but Scam, you can hear the footsteps, you just can't see them.
You don't need to see something for Chaos Bolt. It just
Alright.
has to be in range.
Yeah.
Cool, you can certainly try.
Awesome.
Yeet the bolt.
Let me make sure I have everything checked right.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
See text. Oh god.
Looks like you didn't roll any duplicates, so it's fine.
No. Alright.
Okay. You definitely hit something with this crackling burst of thunder energy, but that doesn't stop him from just continuing to book it.
Yeah, Scam's probably just gonna call out that somebody escaped and, like, points that way in case we want to try and pursue that. So, yeah.
Well-
Are we?
Well, considering how easy this fight was in general, I'm not sure. Because here's the thing, they're gonna keep running, so we might be there all night, basically.
That's true, I guess.
Well-
continue to rest.
If we're all good here, we could just move on to the next encampment.
True. Do you want to burn this one or not?
Nah.
Okay.
Just because it's in Scam's character, I'm gonna say he's had Jabidi, like, dumping weapons into Bag of Holding for reasons.
Yeah.
Capitalism
Definitely.
reasons.
Capitalism reasons, the best kind of reasons.
I'm just gonna take all these. All of them. So yeah, however many that is.
I mean, we got the room, why should we not do it?
No, true. Good plan.
Alright.
Let's
So,
go.
yeah. hodgepodge of weapons from both tents, and let's head to whichever the closest encampment would be from here. They're all sort of in like a ring around the fort, right?
They're in a ring. Yes, so the closest one would be the Riverside encampment.
Is everyone alright to move on? Riverside encampment?
Yeah, the hobgoblins look pretty uninjured. Zagnarug just like yanks crossbow bolt out of his shoulder. I'm good!
Alright, let's move out.
Yep.
Alright. I just need to move you all real quick, since you'd be a little further away, I'm assuming, now that Drow are actually at this encampment. Yeah, you follow the winding river through where there's still a little greenery around the tar pits, and you see that a campfire has been lit, and that there are some Drow moving around on patrol around it.
Okay.
Okay.
I just left you in roughly the same formation that you were when you first went to this map, so if you want to...
That's okay.
If you want to
I'm
adjust...
refreshing the page now.
So if you want to adjust your position, that's fine. Just don't go past where Captain Tarth is, I'd say.
Okay.
No, that's
Oh
fine.
god, my page is frozen.
Okay. Well, this looks promising.
What do we do?
I guess we just rinse and repeat.
Well, if people are feeling particularly stealthy, maybe loop around and distract them from the opposite end and we charge forward. I don't know. It's a suggestion.
I'm on it.
Got that real close together.
Momo,
It would be easy
not
to
you.
It would be really easy to blow him up, though, is the thing, says Zagnarug.
You know, I like this lady.
I have fireball. I could fly up and just nuke them.
Yeah, Momo, can you see?
No.
Well,
I could take someone who can.
Momo, just let the lovely lady do what she wants to do. And if that's a fireball, I mean, please.
It's probably a fireball.
Yes.
Should any of us get into a position, or...
Well, we are in position.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a very...
Well,
you know, any of us want to actually ambush them, then...
It's efficient.
well, then
Fine.
move forward, Malifane. You're one of the people who can actually probably get into position without being seen.
Mm-hmm. There's a tree right here, so I think Malifane's just gonna move.
Go. Become
yeah.
a Blackwood.
What was that?
Nothing. Just a thought that came into my head all of a sudden.
Quizzically raises an eyebrow, but moves into position.
Okay.
Do I hear Goliath?
That is not
Right.
my game. I am on break.
So, once it goes off, we move in.
Zagnarug's not trained in stealth, so just regular old Dex.
She's doing
Oh.
a great job.
He's doing a great job.
Excellent job.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm gonna go behind this rock.
The Drow see the demolitions experts trying a stealth mission and immediately get on alert, drawing crossbows. You that! Halt! He is going to ready a casting of Fireball, and it's once again time to roll a shit ton of initiative rolls!
Excellent!
You sound so pained.
I have so many character sheets open.
Tasty point.
You chose this path.
This is the side quest that deals with a lot of minions. A lot of them.
Probably rolled decent initiative for once in their life.
Wow, incredible.
I'm actually going to apply a tactic to that.
Tack-a-tick. A tic-tac.
Oh, damn! Zagnarug looks like she might actually be ready to freaking drop a fireball.
Hell yeah. Let's say D8.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. That's the second time that's happened when I've used ambush. Oh well, 19.
You think very loudly to yourself, I should ambush these people! They won't see me coming!
They'll never see it coming!
Okay. So, that is hobgoblins. Now to deal with drow. Thankfully there's less variety here, I believe. Skirmisher, and there's sergeants at the back.
Oh.
And
yeah.
Surprising no one, Malifane goes first.
Oh god. Alright, give me 1 second. Where do it go? There it is. I lost track of my sheet. Fuck. Come on. There it is. Okay. Now then, where were we? Right. I'm atop this tree, or I'm under cover of the tree, I don't really know. And let's see. I guess I'm just gonna attack one of the ones closest by, because, yeah. So, with the cover that I have, by 2 points, I'm just gonna snipe this one over here.
Cool.
Let's see. Advantage. Boom.
That's gonna hit.
Oh shit, okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, I don't even need to roll damage. Okay, then.
Yeah, because they're minions. If you hit them, they go down because you're that high level compared to the combat rating.
Fair enough. And I'll do the same thing as I did last time. I'll just use my multi-attack to... Or use my last attack on that one. Here we go.
Cool. That's also a hit. Alright.
And I'll just use my final action to hide. Hell yeah.
Cool. Theoretically, the drow can see you, so I might as well roll. Theoretically. So Zagnarog's smart. She's not going to cast Fireball at an area that doesn't look like it has a whole lot of targets. So she's going to move a little closer to see if she can see him. Alright. Dark vision 60 feet, so from her position... Oh yeah, she can see a lot of branded drow gathered around a campfire. So she's just gonna light that fire up even more, drop a fireball down there. So 20-foot radius will hit not the sergeants, just those 3 skirmishers with fireball. Cast level 3. Cast at 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 level 3.
Roll 20 hasn't gotten over its hangover from
level
last
3.
night.
All right.
Cast at level 1.
And she cannot use arcane advantage on this because no one's near it. So it just means the skirmishers are gonna have to dodge. So 1, 2, 3. Only one of them did! Wow! So, the middle guy leaps behind the cover of a tent to get out of the way of the brunt of the blast, which is just under half of his hit points. So, the other 2, though, that is way more than half their hit points, so it is time to roll System Shock and not get roasted.
I'm ready for some roast drow.
They got roasted so bad. Yeah, they just like freaking exploded and they're covered in flames. Zagnarug turns, gives a little fist pump. Captain Tarth looks disapprovingly. She quickly puts the fist down.
Scan fist pumps in the distance. Hell yeah!
speaking of scam,
Speaking of scam,
Scam.
Corellian's not on the initiative. He should be at a 16 point something. Got rolled
I will
up there.
fix that.
16.11, sorry.
Cool. 16.11, which would make it Corellian's turn, I believe.
Awesome. In which case, Corellian is going to take the 30 feet and then take an action to dash. Climbing up would take
Athletics.
twice movement or athletics. Okay, we'll do that.
It's not a particularly steep cliff. You can get up on top of it with twice movement.
Awesome. So that leaves me with 20 more. So we're gonna go for. We're just gonna go in. Okay, and
Alright.
that is Corellian's turn.
Now it is Scam's turn.
Now it is Scam's turn. Okay, so the description for Firebolt also doesn't specify that you need to see a creature. It's just a creature in range. So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Well, let's go for the minion at the top left. Scam is gonna cast Firebolt because why wouldn't he? So it's 16
Okay.
to hit.
16 to hit. That's a hit. Boom! Did you see that? I also set things on fire. Are you impressed? Are you impressed? Oh, please, God, be impressed.
And probably gonna have Scam move. Actually, I think he's fine back here. He's probably just gonna take his bonus action to hide because he's so good at that.
Excellent,
really is.
excellent.
So good at that.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have yelled really loudly before hiding.
So
Oh, well.
worth it. I'm behind a rock.
So, the remaining Zhao who was around the campfire gets up from around the tent. Corellian, you can see he has the same kind of spider web burn brand on his face as the advanced scout.
Mhm.
Alright. Speed is 30. So the Drow is going to just vault over the campfire and go for some short sword attacks directly to Corellian. It has an ability called Skirmish Advantage. You barely have time to see him coming, as he is moved at least 15 feet from his space at the beginning of the turn, so the first attack has advantage.
Cool.
That actually did help, yeah. You cannot raise your shield in time and are struck in the shoulder at the attack. He's got a second attack, it's not with disadvantage. That is a miss, however. You push this one to the side. And the skirmisher can take the disengage action as a bonus action. He doesn't know you're a paladin. He doesn't know you have the sentinel feat. He's gonna try and step away.
In that case, the Sentinel feat will indeed engage, and Corellian is going to take a whack with. Ooh, oh well.
The branded drow leans out of the way and just steps back out of combat range.
All right.
The drow, who I believe there is just one. No, there's two minions left. One down south is going to check up. Hey, what's all the ruckus over? Oh shit! And see a bunch of his dead friends. Fairy fire is 60 feet, 20 foot cube. So the drow that just stepped forward is going to see the heavily armored Corellian, see that probably shooting with the crossbow isn't going to be that helpful, and attempt to cast fairy fire on Corellian, which is, I believe, a dex save if you're unwilling.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Okie dokie.
That is a big nope. You start glowing with violet light, Corellian, just outlined by Fey magics, which another drow
Hey, Momo
takes
can
the-
see now.
Momo can see! Hey, it's Corellian! At which point, the drow who did not move is going to... Hey, now I can see where weak points in the armor is. I'm going to try and shooting the heavily armored tank.
Yes.
Oh my god, he shot the
Nice.
heavily armored tank!
Oh shit. That's not good.
So, I forgot it's average damage if a minion hits, but luckily 5 was average damage, so that all works out. You're a paladin, you don't have to worry about being poisoned. What is this weak drow shit?
Right?
But he is going to run towards the west.
The West.
The East.
Momo! Hey, you can see Corellian glowing!
Hey, and I'm gonna... Ooh, it's just right here. And he's going to cast Toll the Dead on this one right here.
Okay. That is a wisdom saving throw, yes?
I think so. Where did it go? There it is.
Yeah, it's the wisdom save.
Fuck!
Damn! The drow just stares you down as this dark, dark bell rings through the air. And says something in Undercommon.
I understand that.
I understand Undercommon.
Quintessa and Malifaux just like push and shove each other out of the way to listen and understand what he said in Undercommon. And you hear,
What'd you say, buddy?
there are worse things than death.
Oh.
Quintessa!
Alright. I'm gonna dash all the way down here. And then I will use my Action Surge to start shooting people.
Okay.
Right. Who should I shoot? Who's on the menu today? I guess
We
I'll
have
do one each.
drow or drow. We don't have a lot of options.
I guess I'll just do one each on these guys. Because if he's running to the west, I don't want him getting away. 20, 29, and 20. One for each.
Okay,
Yes.
so all of them are hit. You only need to roll the damage for one because, again, minion.
Neat. Just one?
Just
Hold on.
the one, because the skirmisher has actual HP that matters with the damn.
Fair enough.
Cool. The skirmisher is bleeding pretty heavily, but is still standing, just barely.
Okay.
Alright. It is Captain Tarth's turn. He's going to trudge this away. His dark vision is 60 feet, so he can't see the sergeant at the back. Which means I think only thing he can see is skirmisher. He is just going to point his scimitar at the skirmisher, and he doesn't have any ranged weapons himself. Kill.
Very well.
that- Yeah!
I already used my reaction, unfortunately.
Yeah, you used your reaction, which is unfortunate.
I didn't! Boink!
Zagnarog has no weapons. She's just a spellcaster, so she's just gonna sidle up here. She can't climb. Alright.
I don't think I used my reaction, so am I able to?
You did,
To
but
point-
he's dead with another shot from Quintessa piercing him right through the brand.
Aha!
Nice.
I'd
Yay!
rather have kept my stealth anyways, so...
Alright. Now Zog is going to just clamber up on top since he was within 60 feet. Just to get closer, though. Whoop. He would have been there. But that was his reaction, so that puts him in range to see the sergeants.
Hi, Sergeants.
Hi, sergeants. So it is here that I recognize he's got daggers, but they're used for climbing. His actual attacks are punching the shit out of sergeants.
Hell yeah!
So
Is he a monk?
he's a monk and he's a monk rogue multi-class.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful.
Yeah, he's monk that I gave sneak attack to. So
What a
1,
combo.
2, 3, 4. So 17 and 21 hit. He doesn't trigger sneak attack, but he does punch the sergeant twice. Sergeant looks more unamused than anything. And then Nalzog is going to teleport back 30 feet to rejoin the rest of the group. I'm also helping, says Locknock way at the back.
I think I found what class I want to try next.
Thanks.
Locknock's just gonna dash. He can't really do much else right now. Sergeants, because there's 2 of them. Hold on. I'm gonna take back 1 attack from Nalzog, because Sergeant has a reaction called Direct Counter-Strike. As Nalzog whiffs with a punch, the Sergeant swiftly draws a blade, and it does fucking nothing. There was no one else near Nalzog. Draws a blade and casts Darkness! Boom! A magical sphere of darkness blocks vision of the drow, and she books it. Same with the other one.
Oh.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, let me actually cast darkness here real quick so you can see what it does. And 15-foot radius, so 30 feet total in diameter. Big old sphere of darkness surrounds the campsite. No one in there can see, no one on the other side can see through, and the drow retreat.
Just able to see.
Alright. I'll have them roll stealth, because theoretically you could just like run out of the darkness to see where the fuck they went.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Oh no, they're getting away.
Oh no! Like
Can I
Quintessa, you can't see them. They're on the other side of a sphere of darkness.
Well, I can flex and use my extra set of eyes that I conveniently now have.
Ah, yes, we usually call them bifocals.
I mean, Sam could move forward and try and firebolt one of them. It's 120-foot range.
Okay, that works too.
Doesn't need line of sight, so you could try that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That's unfortunately a miss. Malphane, what were you gonna do?
Malphane could dash to 80 feet forward and then attack them.
You'd be staring at them through the orb of darkness.
Where are they? In the darkness?
Let me just make the orb a little bit more visible.
I was gonna say, I don't...
Let's make it more visible.
Oh, they're actually in the orb. Okay.
Yes.
You cannot see through it, you cannot see into it. If you're in it, you cannot see out of it. You cannot see a goddamn thing. It is magical darkness.
All you can do is perish in it.
Well, great, they got away.
I mean... No, I don't think Curling's fast enough to even dash after them through the darkness, I don't think, so... 60 feet would make it out, but I think they probably got further, so...
Yeah.
60 feet would make it out, but they'd still be a little bit ahead of you, just continuously dashing, so... All intents and purposes... Yeah.
Not worth.
Well, we cleared this out at least.
Right.
Carlian, picks his way out of the mist. Less fun.
You make your way out of the orb of darkness as it starts flickering, and I struggle to get the token I want in there.
Oh.
There we go. Alright. You start to regroup after having cleared out this camp in your ambush, and then you hear from inside the orb of darkness, "That's you, isn't it, Tessa?"
Oh no.
Oh.
In the orb?
In the orb.
I bet it's real, Drum.
She
With
blinks.
a raised an eyebrow.
The orb fades, and as it does, you can see that the campfire is just billowing pure black smoke, coalescing into the form, muted and grayscale, made seemingly out of shadows and dark light, of a Shadar Kai in leather armor that's just pulsating with black energy.
You. Oh my god.
Of course it's fucking... I knew it!
Yep.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Mama, looks at the guy, looks at Quintessa, looks at the guy, looks at Quintessa, gestures towards the guy. Another one?
There's more than one Shadow Kai. Yes, there's another one.
I figured as much.
She looks...
You can see your aim's improved.
She'll come up just to get a better look and just goes, "What the fuck do you want?"
Well, really, I could ask the same question of you. You just seem to keep running into, well, not me per se, but people I work with. And, well, clearly it's escalated somehow. I'm just curious as to what, after all these years, could motivate you back into my arms.
I'm on business. I'm not looking for you.
Really? Doesn't seem that way to me.
She looks so not disgusted, but just really disdained. Don't glorify yourself. I'm not here for you.
Fascinating. But then again, you always were very, very good at twisting around the story to try and make yourself seem like the good person you're not.
That's done.
I read your book, by the way. Really could have used a proofreader. So many typos.
Okay, it was my first work, first of all, but... Just... Can you just go away?
Would love to ask the same thing of you, but I know that you're stubborn enough and so full of yourself, of your own self-righteousness, that I know that's not going to happen.
You have no fucking room to talk.
Oh, I know. I wonder where you got that trait from, my little mockingbird.
She flinches a bit at that.
Now, I can see you've chosen another little ragtag group to try and make yourself feel better about your life. Look forward to seeing how that ends. In the meantime, though, Might I politely ask that you leave? I'm on important business out in these parts, and would really not have to... I'm going to back up a little, and would really prefer not to have to kill you.
3.
Well, unfortunately, we're on important business.
But that's the way business goes. I want you to know that this isn't personal. This is just a happy coincidence, though I'm sure you'll write it off as if it all happened for some reason, as if the world just conspired against you, because why would anyone do anything to hurt poor little Tessa, who the world revolves around?
Shut up!
You couldn't get enough of me when you were with me before.
I shoot at him.
The arrow flies through the shadowy smoke, disrupts the image. I take back what I said about your aim being better. That definitely wouldn't have killed me.
She just lowers her bow.
Well, as clearly you have nothing to talk about, but I'm sure you'll write all about it with your own twisted view of reality. I believe this concludes this conversation. Move no further against the drow. We know you're here, and there will be grave consequences if you try to disrupt us. And the shadowy smoke dissipates.
She looks ashamed.
So that was fucked up, says Zagnarug.
Malifane gets down from the tree and starts walking towards.
Momo also kind of doesn't get too close, but kind of just around her. Hey, dumb question, but you gonna be okay?
I'll be okay. Sorry.
Was that... Don't apologize. Was that...
That was Raildrim, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot he used to call me that.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Can I have a minute?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have 30 seconds, says Tarth.
Walks down a bit.
This is not going to be easy.
You think?
I didn't think we were under any impression that it would be. But an additional wrench in the plan.
Your 30 seconds are up, calls Tarth.
Comes back. Well, guess you were right. Guess I'm too optimistic. But it's alright.
Tarth just walks over. This man, he's clearly working with the drow. What do you know of him?
The fuck do I know of him?
History check with advantage.
Like, yeah, here's the thing. I know of his character. I don't know if he was associated with anything. History check. Beautiful.
Raildrim was notoriously bad at telling you what the purpose of any given job was. It's theoretically possible that he could be working with any number of other people. That being said, Shadar Kai and Drow usually don't work together, So whatever alliance they have, if you know Rael'Jin at all, is definitely one of convenience to either him or whatever grander purpose he has. Because apparently he has one, never bothered to share with you. All he wanted you to do was steal stuff and shoot kids.
Yeah. Well, he was very vague about his reasoning on things, but whatever he's doing here is clearly for his own benefit.
So you know nothing.
Not really.
Tarth just walks straight by.
Well, fuck you too.
What we do know is that the two seem to have an alliance with one another.
Mm-hmm.
What reason, though, is yet to be seen.
Then we find out.
While this is happening, Scamp's probably just gonna rifle through some pockets of the, more non-minion drow and see if we can find anything useful.
The branded drow travel very light. They've got, half a day's rations in their pockets. Who the fuck gives people half a day's rations? If anyone says, obviously the drow, I swear to God, I will firebolt you right here, right now. I do not need this sass.
Then I won't say it.
Thank you. Much appreciated, Quintessa.
We should move. Look, it'll be okay. At the end of the day, he's an enemy. He's just like the rest of them.
So we can kill him.
I'll decide that.
Right, you've got dibs then, I suppose.
Thanks.
Let's get moving.
Alright. You going for the swamp camp?
Unless anyone has any other ideas.
Let's go to Disney World instead.
Not right now. While we travel, Corellian is going to use lay on hands to heal themselves, so...
Cool. As you move along, you remember from your last trek to the swamp camp, there's basically zero cover out there. So basically, the instant you go on the map, you will be seen. I'm just letting you know right now because looking at it, oh, there's a drow right there who would see you.
Oh,
So
full
be
frontal
it.
assault it is.
Full frontal assault. But as you approach, Locknot suddenly stops. So I know I clank very loudly, but I have an idea that might help Stealthy.
Oh.
Locknot,
Do tell.
Locknot moves up to the nearest body of water and just dives underneath. He comes back up. I can swim pretty good.
Perfect. Sounds good. If you can manage to get a little farther in, we can start the frontal assault and meet you halfway.
Cool. Alright. In that case, first I'm gonna roll stealth. Because he's underwater, that's gonna negate the clank of chainmail. So... Okay. He could be not seen by drow on lookout.
Could Scamp Flash of Genius that?
Sure, make it an 18.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had advantage, but
Nice.
Oh, no. Nice. Great. Momo, what? Do you have guidance as a cantrip by any chance?
Do I have a what now?
Guidance as a cantrip.
I do! And as a matter of fact, it's a cantrip.
It is. Just
There
enough
we
to
go.
push it over the edge.
Just enough to push it past the 19. Incredibly, this big, flabby hobgoblin manages to swim through the edges of the drow camp and up towards one of them. I'm just gonna...
Okay, first of all, how dare you fucking call him flabby? He's doing his best.
He's flabby, though!
Don't body shame.
He has a glandular problem.
Fuck.
Alright.
I know where that's from, you cheat.
Cool. And you approach. One of the drow on lookout out in the swamp sees you, calls out in Undercommon, "Intruders!" And drow start grabbing for their hand crossbows. So that's not his snack luck, that's Zagnarug's.
Oops.
So Locknock just leaps out of the water, is going to try and grab the drow, who is not trained in either athletics or acrobatics, and drag him under.
Horrifying. Love it.
Great.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
I need to clear out a bunch of leftover things, because the GM screen shows all these. But, guess what it does? Okay, we're clear. It's time for more rolling of initiative.
Hooray!
Oh, Nishal.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Mine's getting worse.
I hope mine only
Quintessa,
gets better
your mind
as
is on
I
other
steal your
things.
essence.
Yeah!
Oh shit! I stole your essence! Ha 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 ha
Oh,
ha ha!
God.
Fuck!
Essence stolen. I am forcibly removed. And then Zagnarug. Let's see. There are a lot of drow, obviously, on this map, so drow initiative is that. There's also elite warriors. Relatively low on different types. So there are elite warriors at the back, rolling for them. And then you hear this dark eldritch from somewhere to the northwest. Woke me up from a nap, my god, people, I was having a great dream back here. Also, unless you have a swim speed like Locknock does, the water is difficult terrain.
God damn it.
Yay!
Difficult terrain costs double movement, right?
Double movement, yes.
Okay. Excuse me then, while I calculate this. 35, 45, 65. Oh well. Oh well. I can still shooty bang bang, so that's something. That being said, let's oh wait. There's a bridge here.
There's a bridge.
Destroy the bridge.
Yes, that would be great for all the people who can't fly.
You know what? I didn't consider that. I apologize, my unfeathered friend.
You know what? I can dash, so I'm just gonna dash up to this fellow right here.
Tra-la-la.
And I'm going to strike him with my rapier. With Crescent Blade. Come on. There we go. Oh wait, multi-attack. Hello. There we go.
Okay, 28 just like runs him straight through.
And then use the last of my movement to just get right here. There we go.
Hey!
Oh wait, here.
Alright. Momo.
Okay. I am gonna...
Nice.
It's a great question.
That was beautiful.
Shut up. I'm kidding.
No, seriously.
It wasn't... I'm gonna ignore you. So I'm going to... Didn't really even think about it because I'm slow. I'm just gonna Scorching Ray this guy, and I can do 3 at a time since I can shoot 3 times, right?
You can if you.
Or can I only?
I don't
What?
think Scorching Ray. I don't think Scorching Ray is limited to what you can see. I can double check easily though, because Zagnarog also knows Scorching Ray.
Yay!
Yeah, it's just within range.
Well,
You're vaguely aware of where Drow are.
draw that away. Why can I never find my fucking spells? 1, 2,
Since
3,
I was
bada bing, bada boom.
Okay.
Damn,
None of them
that's the
hit.
worst it's ever done.
You just fling rays of fire through the air. Not a single one hits. None of them.
I will just take the opportunity, since I was in this general area. Hello. I was in this general area to just direct my non-dark vision compadres in that direction to the 2 that I saw. So.
Okay.
Okay. Melzog, gonna move a little closer to throw a dart at this drow. Dart! Oh my god!
Oh.
That is still 1 point under. My god, Malzog, hit fucking something!
He's trying his best.
Nalzog finally hits the drow and it goes down, and he just looks back at Captain Tarth, sheepishly lowers his head, walks back this way.
Oh.
Scam!
Scam is going to cast Water Walk on everyone but Locknock, who seems like he's doing just fine.
Locknock's got a swim speed, he's good.
Yeah, so everyone but Locknock can now just go on water, so that's going to be useful. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank me later. And Scam is going to, I believe he can take a bonus action to disengage. Yes, so he's going to do that through Nimble Escape, so.
Alright. Cool. Tarth is just gonna march forward onto the water, take stock of the drow he can see, point in a not that way, this way direction, and shout out attack. So Locknock will move in that direction. Malzog, move in that direction. Ragnarok, move in that direction.
I'll move in that direction, I guess, if I'm in range.
Yep. It's 60 feet away, so I believe... Yeah, that'll easily hit everyone.
Going straight there. Scam's gonna take the opportunity to move in a little closer.
Cool.
Okay.
Are Momo and Quintessa gonna move? And Malifane, rather?
Oh!
Or
How far can
attack?
we move?
Up to your speed. I'll put up the ability again.
Yeah, I'm gonna move,
It has to be towards this direction, though.
towards... Okay. In which case, I'll just attack then. Come on.
Momo, what are you doing?
I'm moving.
That drow is down.
Yay!
I'll attack too. Why not? Let's attack.
You would be
one
attacking
more.
that one.
Oh. Wow.
Fuck you, dead body!
Okay. Really don't want Momo to be alone. Oh wait, he's with Locknock. Okay.
Yeah, but Locknock's about to move.
Best friends ended with Malifane. New best friend is Locknock.
Fuck you! I'm protecting your ass!
Alright. Locknock's gonna swim under the bridge, try and grab at this drow and drag him under.
Down him.
I'll get you
So-
next time, Gadget.
Next time, Gadget. Next time. They are locked in Mortal Kombat! Holy shit!
Shall I play Techno Syndrome?
Please do not. I'm risking copyright as it is with the Kingdom Hearts music. Quintessa!
Right, I'm gonna move up here by Malaphane's request, and time to shoot! Oh boy! 2, 3.
Okay, so you're targeting the one you can see up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah.
The other ones you can see, I believe, would be down below, so you just like...
Oh, then yeah, I'll take them.
Yeah, the others up here are right out of your vision range, I believe.
That's fine.
So, whomp, whomp, all of them hit, by the way.
Yay. Aren't I wonderful?
Oh, fuck.
The drow that was in Locknock's arms just falls over. Thank you!
Pleasure.
Alright.
Just realized what else is up there. Shit.
Oh, thanks.
So, the drow up above are gonna come see what's the racket, see Quintessa hanging out. She doesn't look armored, they're gonna shoot her. So, 2-hand crossbow shots, 1, 2.
Oh,
So 22 hits, 5 damage, and Constitution saving throw, please.
You know, of all the times, my roll 20 froze.
Oh boy!
quick, what is your modifier? Hello?
Hello?
Oh no, it took her with it.
What is Quintessa's modifier? Does anyone know?
I don't know!
Oh, there you are.
You can just roll it for me!
I can? I don't have access to your sheet.
I have it. I have it. I'll
Okay,
get
thank
it.
you.
I'll get it. What did
I
you
just
want to
realized
do
it
again?
didn't actually roll the Gloomweaver's stats, so we'll just say that the warriors moved to block the bridges, and that was their turn, while I just add her back into initiative.
Do you still need me to do it for you?
Yes, my whole thing is frozen.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what do you need me to do?
Con saving throw.
Constitution
I'm
saving
taking
throw.
5 damage as well. I'm taking 5 damage.
Hey!
You did it!
You're
Well,
fine,
nat
Quintessa.
20.
So, that's 5 damage.
Good. Thank you.
You have Momo
Love
support way over here.
So,
I believe in you, Quintessa.
You do?
Yes, believe it or not, Momo has a heart.
Wow. So another drow is going to come forward, see the big cluster of people, and cast Fairy Fire to try and illuminate Locknock, Momo, and Malzog.
Ah, dang it.
So, dexterity saves from all of you.
Okay.
Locknock is glowing violet.
Is Mal not in range for that?
It's a 20-foot cube, so it is Malaphane, Momo, and Locknock.
It is nothing. Okay. Dexterity saving throw, you said?
Dexterity saving throw. Spell save DC is 11, and I believe you both beat it, so it's just Locknock who's glowing.
Yes!
Alright.
Poor Locknock. High five, Momo.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
The mists around the tent that was previously leaking shadow stuff part, and a Shadar Kai with like long, ragged white hair steps out, observes the situation. and
He's just been
is
chilling.
going. All right. She looks around, scoffs, and then starts chanting some arcane words. And everyone... Oh wait, within 30 feet. She does not do that. Ignore that. That's not what happened.
No.
Okay. We were in danger.
Why is it not giving her all of these spells it says are in her spellcasting ability? My god!
Rage.
Okay, so the Roll20 compendium is taking forever, but she is going to just point at Quintessa and cast Blight on her.
Oh no.
So
That's compulsion.
okay, it's a Warlock spell. So level 5. Another Constitution save, please.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
she did it!
That is half damage, so 16 total. So it still hurts, just not as bad.
Okay. Where is the Shadowkai that casted that?
Up top,
Very top center?
very top center.
Okay, thank you.
Corellian.
Awesome. Carlene is going to advance to out here and is going to throw a javelin at this drow since he's within javelin range.
Okay.
We'll
That
do
is
2
a
javelins.
miss.
Wowzers.
Plunk, plunk,
That
they both
sucks.
fall into the swamp.
We will leave it at that for now.
Cool. Zagnarug is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what she can see. That would be moving, Zagnarug. I want the ruler. Ooh, she can see all those guys. Zagnarug is smart. She's caught on that these guys don't have much health. So she's just gonna cast Magic Missile, which is an automatic hit, and kill all of them.
Hell yeah.
Bam, bam, bam! Strikes them all dead right there.
So these are shadow elves, for lack of a better way of putting it, right?
These are drow.
Oh, they're drow. So
There's
they are
only-
dark elves.
There's only
Dark
one Shadarkai in the area.
So if they're dark elves, does that technically mean you're just casting it at the darkness?
I'm just gonna go
Very
ahead and
few
cast
people will
Blight
protect
at 9th level on.
Very few people will actually get that reference. Anyways.
Anyway, Malifane.
Okay, so Malifane sees the spell that one elf tried to cast upon his lady friend, and yeah, that's a no-go. He's gonna knock an arrow into it. So let's get this going.
Okay, that's just barely a hit.
And I'm also, just to add insult to injury, I'm going to make that a poison arrow again. So first of all, damage.
Yep.
But so DC 50. Oh, come on! Fucking hell!
The witch is completely used to dealing with poison. She's around Dark Elves a lot. 8
You know
full
what?
damage.
I don't know why I bother. Do you know what? I'm still going to use my movement, though. So I'm going to... yeah, you know what? Do I want to stand next to it? I'm just going to get up closer. So let's say around here. Yeah.
Okay. You now get a better look. This is pretty obviously the witch they were talking about, because with the magic she just cast, like, robes are flying around her. Bits of dark energy just appear and disappear around her. And you just get this overwhelming sense of, like, gloom and despair coming from the magic of this particular Shadark Eye.
I just realized I never used multi-attack. I can still do that. So
You can, yeah.
let's try. Oh, that's not going to hit anyway. Oh,
That's
well.
not going to hit, though.
Oh, well.
Momo!
Okay, so Momo is gonna fly about right here and cast Scorching Ray on this guy.
Okay.
Yes! Finally!
The 26.
I know only 2 of them hit. Yeah.
You just blast him with ray after ray of fire, and he just looks fine. A little peeved, but fine.
Just good.
These guys fucking fire resistant.
Alright.
Well, mine's just bad.
You're just bad.
Ah,
You're just bad.
thanks.
And as Quintessa calls out, "You're just bad," the drow approaches.
Hi, so I didn't mean that. I'm actually really a really nice guy.
Silence. So 17 is gonna hit. Or... Ooh, that's a pretty solid hit to Momo, all things considered.
Meeting.
And can I use a reaction?
You can, yes.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke!
You use Hellish Rebuke!
Blammo!
Alright.
Please
So,
don't make
dex
a
save.
dexterity save. God damn it!
Does he take half?
The cool guy doesn't look at the explosion as you just send forth the fires of the 9 hells themselves in rage at being struck. And he just, like, kind of ducks to the side.
Come on, that's not fair.
Alright.
Do I have to
The-
make a constitution save for the poison?
No, this is,
Okay.
Momo, somehow you've gotten more than your max HP.
That is not my intention whatsoever. Oopsie. I misclicked.
Oopsie.
Yeah, no, Elite Warrior Drow is just straight up poison damage and not a poison effect.
Oopsie doopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
Okay. So, the other Drow Warrior sees a lot of people coming forward that are ranged based, while he's a more melee dude, so instead of pursuing, he's gonna interpose himself in between the witch and the rest of the party, pull out a hand crossbow, and shoot Momo.
Ah, dang it.
As you do.
Alright, so just barely a miss, I believe.
Haha.
Hey.
Fuck you.
You duck out of the way just in time to avoid being struck by a poison arrow. Nalzog. There's an ally by this particular one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe he can trigger sneak attack, assuming he hits. Alright, so.
Go, Nalzog, go.
Oh my god, he hit!
Whoop.
So there's that, and his sneak attack is 3d6. So 13.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. And then 1, 2, 3. Bam! Right out of there, Shadow Step. Scam!
Scam is going to move forward a bit to get in some closer range and is going to launch a fireball at the drow that is currently engaged with Momo.
Okay. That hits. Okay. Pretty solid blow. He is looking real bad off.
Alright.
Okay. So Tarth is gonna advance. He's still not in range to do any fighting himself. So he sees that the Drowly Warrior engaged with Momo is almost done and is going to call for another freaking kill that guy attack.
Which guy be that guy?
That guy be the one attacking Momo.
Ooh, with pleasure.
Then that guy be dead.
Yeah, I'll fire an arrow at him. Fuck. Come on.
Fucking work with me!
Hey!
26 hits.
Hey, I'll move in his direction. That's a thing I can do.
Yeah.
We'll move to there.
Oh, didn't click. Okay. Yay!
23 hits. Wham! The arrows of Malifane and Quintessa intersect and just strike the drow dead on. He is dead.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright. Momo has no need to move any further. He was already right by, so... Alright. It is now Locknock's turn. Locknock can't do the usual pluck him out of the water strategy, so Locknock will move forward. He's going to cast Guiding Bolt on the warrior, who is in the way of ranged attacks towards the witch. Again, he's got Bolt, but he shouldn't. Bless, rather.
Hmm.
I'd hope he'd have Bolt.
I hope he has Bolt, otherwise what have I been casting? Alright.
Guidance.
So, the drow is glowing with radiant energy as the bolt of radiant energy just strikes him dead on.
That sounds like an oxymoron.
Alright.
Drow.
Glowing drow. They cast fairy fire. They glow reasonably enough. Quintessa.
Me! Time to die! Where should I go? Not there. Here. Can I see him there?
Yeah, you can see him there. He's glowing.
Oh yeah! I forgot!
Good job.
Shush. Okay, yeet. Oh,
Okay.
come on, what?
21 to hit.
Beautiful.
Cool.
I'm
Alright.
guessing he's not glowing now?
Yeah, I believe Guiding Bolt's only good for one attack, so...
Fine. Do.
17 is just barely a miss, 19 hits.
Cool. Oh. Can I curving arrow that to hit the witch?
You can try, yeah.
Alright, so that damages the third thing. And then... Where's the fucking... There it is. Damn it!
That's just barely a hit to the witch.
Oh shit. There! Ha!
Alright. Okay, she's gonna take damage, but as she does, scoffs again. I don't have time for this. And disappears into mist.
Oh.
Oh,
Bye.
it's no Gucci.
Alright. All the drow are dead.
That was easy. Wait, all of them?
No, the regular drow, the minion drow.
Oh, okay.
Elite warrior still standing.
Carlene's going to advance, see if we can't fix that.
Cool. Go for it.
Wowzers.
Neither of those
Oh.
hit. The drow parries the blows as you attempt an attack.
Okay.
Yep. Which means it is now Zagnarog's turn. I was about to worry about area of effect, but Zagnarog's used to throwing fireballs right into the middle of a skirmish with her own dudes. She's got an ability called Army Arcana. She can just choose people in the area to not take damage.
That's really cool.
Alright. That being said, since it is just the one guy, so Actually, she's gonna cast Melf's Acid Arrow at him. She just forms this gigantic arrow bolt made out of this dripping, hissing acid. Looks like part of it might have come from the swamp. And that's a miss, so he takes half damage from it. He also doesn't have Bless. What the fuck? Roll 20. So, half damage is 4 whole damage to this guy. It's still damage. And Malifane.
How big is Tarth again?
Tarth is beefy for a hobgoblin and wearing full plate armor.
So would you say he's beefy enough that, say, Mal could use him as a means to take the hide action?
You can certainly try, but he will judge you incredibly harshly.
Fine.
Isn't there a bush, like, right next to you?
Is there?
Yeah, like,
I guess
right to your right.
Well, let's do that then. If this doesn't work, I will cry, but it will be okay. Oh.
Okay. He's got decent perception, so... Get out of there.
If you say so. Knocks 2 rogue arrows.
26 hits. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to... Where is it? Where is it? I can't believe I lost it. Can't believe I lost this. How could I have lost it?
How could you?
How could you?
You know what?
I can't believe
I'm not
it.
even... You know what? I'm not even doing this just to disarm him. I'm just doing this to pile on the damage. I'm adding a disarming attack to this.
Okay.
So, first of all, let's see. Sneak attack. Superiority die. Damage. And that's a saving throw against 16.
Okay, I don't think he's proficient in strength, so let me just damage first. That's 24 total. Ooh, he's looking real rough. And...
Wow.
Wow. This man will not let go of his sword. He is too
That's
fucking
alright.
angry.
You know what? Damage has been done. I'm okay with it.
Damage is still done. Momo has
Alright,
had to dip, so...
Momo is going to cast Chill Touch, since that is just somebody within range, don't have to see it.
Yep.
So... Did that not...
So chill, it didn't even appear.
So chill, it just showed your name, and then nothing.
Give me a moment.
I mean, Atwas is a pretty chill person.
Yeah.
That's
There
a
we go.
miss.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. So, question is... I think he would try to retreat, actually. He's gonna cast Darkness, and, make an orb of dark... Yep. So... 15-foot radius would mean 30 feet diameter. Boom! Let me just move this to the map real quick so that I can see the...
I love that it just kind of starts out as a circle and then, like, turns into a square.
All these squares make a circle.
Boom! Yeah, the drow is moving away.
Okay.
Belzog is gonna run this way. So, how far was that, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. BAM! Teleports in front of you! Nothing personnel, kid!
Personnel, kid!
Yay! Oh.
Is he dead, Jim?
Not quite!
No.
You know what? I'll say that was so surprising he's got advantage on that last attack. Here we go. God God damn it, Malzog. God damn it, Malzog.
He's really doing his best.
He's trying. Okay. Scam.
Firebolt time.
Fireball.
Alright, you can't see him, so you have disadvantage.
Firebolt, you don't have to see.
Yeah, but if it is a target you cannot see, just the general rule is you have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Like, you can still cast Firebolt, it's just that you're gonna have a hard time aiming it.
Okay.
Well, what do you know?
Hey.
Bam! You strike the Drow warrior dead. And you're welcome.
Then, like, makes finger guns and, like, blows them off.
Oh god, are my hands on fire? Holy shit, my hands are on fire! I should put them in the swamp! Why did I put them in the swamp? What? I am gonna get so infested. Alright. So, that is all 3 of the Drow's advanced camps cleared out.
Yay!
Yay.
So you take a moment to catch your breath and plan for what the next move is going to be. Next time on Fallen Empires. We will see you all then. Bye-bye!
Bye.